Well, good morning, YouTube friends and family. Welcome to the dental journey again. I know it's really early, guys, but I thought I would hop on. I want to give you a baby chicken update. I'm calling them my little girls. And also just an update on what's going on with me. I had a tooth that had decay under a crown that absolutely had to come out because the decay had spread to an eye tooth. So it's the tooth behind my eye tooth. And guys, I've been doing this long enough, and I don't mean to sound sassy, but when I went through other dental implant issues, there were a few people who were not regular subscribers, but who would get on and say, do you not have any teeth? You're, dirty mouth, blah, 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 blah. Some people just have genetically bad teeth, especially, and this is just my belief, if you grew up without fluoride, which I did. Hi, whoever just jumped on. So in between, good morning, Kathy. In between knowing that I needed to get this tooth out, I had a very back tooth that didn't hurt exactly. I just knew it wasn't right. And good morning, Prepper Chicken, Texas. My goodness, you're either up really late or up really early. Long story short, it was abscessed. And sometimes when you've had root canals or you're used to dealing with chronic pain, you you don't notice everything you should notice. So yeah, I've got a bit of a dark eye. I've got a bit of bruising right here, but my swelling has gone down tremendously. Yesterday it was huge. So I'm on some antibiotics. I'm on a steroid, excuse me, steroid, which if you've ever had to take steroids, it's a pretty low dose. But I do have to say it keeps me awake at night, and that's just one of the side effects. But let me tell you something exciting. So I actually filmed going to the post office, picking up my chickies, putting them in their new little house. And let me tell you guys, they are adorbs. They peeped the whole way home, which I'm not that far from the post office, but they are so stinking cute. However, I'm not going to share at this point a recommendation. I'm not going to link the website. It's called Chicken Scratch Poultry. And even though they were supposed to be 6 weeks old, I would say they're, or 6 weeks, 16 weeks, I would say, oh, prepper. I have 5 implants. I told you guys, I just have really bad teeth, and we'll get back to the chickens. I know I can't smile real great. I know they don't look awful, but my dad had to get dentures. My mom had very few teeth left when she passed away. And I have a sibling that also has huge mouth. I only have one sibling, huge mouth issues, and I don't want to out her situation. Yes, Prepper Chick. I wish I could remember your name because I know I've asked you before. I'm not firing on all cylinders. The one really weird thing is, guys, I haven't even taken a Tylenol. I don't, it's sore, but it's not. It doesn't hurt. In fact, it was a relief for this back tooth to come out. But unfortunately, it was top and bottom, so. Judy, oh, I knew that. Hi, Jackie. So it was just singing the woes. But anyway, last time, I also have a congenitally thin upper jaw or really big sinuses, so it's sitting down close to the roots of my teeth. So every time I've had to have a sinus lift. Well, this one was far enough forward that I didn't have to have a sinus lift, but I did get bone grafts in both. And it will be at least 6 months before I have a tooth. Guys, it's not the end of the world. They said they could make me a flipper. You can see, yeah. So it's embarrassing, but you know what? We aren't our bodies. We are beings, not just bodies. So I don't think I'm going to go through the expense because getting an implant is so expensive. I mean, I'm probably for two looking at 10 grand, all said and done. Already maxed out my dental insurance through Medicare. But anyway, it's all good. Back to the chickies. So they aren't 16 weeks old. I don't think they're more than 6 weeks old. And they're tight little buds, cute as can be. The little fluffy gray one, I posted a picture in the community tab. That is Winona. And my bestie, Sue Ellen, which you've all met, she is a godmother to her god chicken. So I let her pick the name. And then we have Reba Cluckentire. She's the darker of the copper black Morans, and they're really hard to tell apart. And the other one is Loretta Hen. So we have Winona, Loretta, and Reba. And I have an aunt, Reba, so I think that's neat. I was going to name one of them after my mother, but I thought, you know, if something were to happen to one of them that was named after her, I think it would make it double hard. So I'm just not going to do that. I don't think I'm going to fill up to doing a video for tomorrow. So I thought, well, I'll just hop on live. Cute names. Thank you, Judy. Yes, I am not even a country music fan. But of course, you've all heard the song Jolene by Dolly Parton by a million different people. The other name, Fancy Ray, is from the song Fancy. And if you've ever seen the video, like the music video of it, the girl that the song is about was Fancy Ray Baker. So that's where Fancy Ray came from. And then one of you all named Violet. So the baby chicks are very interested in the big girls. The big girls are very interested because I've got them butted up together in separate coops. So I wonder if they'll sing to you. Well, I hope so, because they sure peaked a lot. It's pouring the rain today, guys. And I got worried about the babies. So I went out. It's 5:30 Eastern now. I went out like at 5 and got soaking wet. Had to blow dry my hair. Sorry, it looks pretty bad. And they're doing fine. Update on Miss Jolene. I think, well, she's going to be fine. She enjoys her solitude. And Fancy Ray, the other barred rock, is very, come on, let's play, come on, let's play, come on, let's play. And she doesn't want to play. I think her sides are sore because she doesn't like, they aren't broken, but she doesn't enjoy flapping her wings anymore. So I'm moving them right now back and forth from the nighttime coop to the run. They're not real crazy about that, but that's just the way it's got to be. And no more sightings of the fox. Oddly enough, y'all, I got another fox light. It's an error, shipping error from Amazon. So when I tried to tell them, I was like, received a duplicate. They are like, just keep it. So I think I'm going to put another one up because I think it will also just be a good deterrent in case, because it's on the back of my garden fence, in case something comes over the side. Don't know if it will or won't. The other update I have for you, I guess I could have done a video, but I just, guys, I just don't. I'm not myself, and you'd think I was on pain medicine, but normally I get put to sleep for things like that, or the twilight sleep where you don't remember anything. I just did nitrous. The bottom tooth that was abscessed came out very easily. This one, he like to never got it out. And he said, you have some hard bone. And I'm like, well, you know what? That's actually good from the standpoint of, you know, getting an implant to stay in. So Dr. Jensen, Xenia, Ohio, he is amazing. He's done all of this for me. And I just don't want dentures, guys. I just want to I'm just going to keep getting things fixed. As long as there's money in the bank, I'm going to keep fixing. So anyway, I haven't been brave enough to try any coffee. Mr. Steve that you all met, he came over to get some things out of my garage yesterday. And y'all, I know I'm not supposed to do this because I am type 2 diabetic, but I asked him to bring me like a 6-pack of the Coke in bottles, real Coke. And let me tell you, that got me over the hump because I was having a lot of nausea and not feeling like I wanted to eat. So I think I'm gonna be all right. So let me show you real quick. I'm gonna swing you around. I was gonna do this on my, oops. Y'all just don't pay no attention to all this crap. Yeah, here's my separate Fox light. So I'll have Steve hang that up for me. So I'm super impressed with this. This is a home security camera for outdoors. It is also completely dark, like it'll play in color in the dark. You can peek in at any time, and it has a 360-degree viewing area, and it is called, wait, something here, Solo Cam S340, and then you'll also have to buy a base that it talks to, and this is the, sorry guys, ooh, hurts to hiccup. I'm pretty sure this is the solar panel, so it is solar. Steve actually has a very elaborate home system set up, big supporter of Eufy. It's kind of like Casa, K-A-S-A. I have Casa, but they don't have this technology. I have it for indoors. They don't have this technology for outdoors. So I'm not sure. It'll probably be next week. Excuse the washing machine. I drank like I had a hole in my chin out of my sippy cup, and I got it all over the pillow I use on the couch and the blanket, because first night I just slept on the couch. But anyway, my shirt today says you can do hard things with God. So even though this has been a hard thing, he's been right there with me. And again, the dentist or the oral surgeon called me and had me send a picture, and he wants to know how much swelling and such. And he seemed to think yesterday I was right on track. He said the swelling would be worse today. It's not. It's actually down, but I did sleep with my Hello Kitty ice pack. Oh, y'all, sometimes I feel like I'm 4. I wish I had a 4-year-old body, or maybe a 20-year-old body, right? Okay, guys, let me show you one last thing. It's so good. I miss you when I'm not on my game. So I hope I'm not making you dizzy. Yeah, I'm trying to watch a Hallmark movie. I've been working on this campground set. And look, you make a little camper. Is that the cutest stinking thing you've ever seen? And it has like a first aid kit in there. There you go. Now you can see it. It's so stinking cute. And it has an outhouse too. So, y'all hear that, right? So as I get feeling better, we will be doing lots of fun things. I have not had to water very much this spring. If you're still in the chat and you're able to chat, are you all gonna build an ark? Because I'm debating. We have had so much rain. Yesterday was dry, but everything was so saturated. I haven't had to water my garden very much. So I'm really anxious to see. It's supposed to stop this afternoon. If anything has come up, it's probably too soon, but it's fun watching things pop up out of the ground. And I've got popcorn corn that's about this high. My tomatoes are looking great. My broccoli and cabbage are starting to form heads, so it's really going well. So maybe we'll do a little video, as I feel like it, on things you can eat when recovering from major oral surgery. Yeah, that might be good. And I don't just mean canned Campbell's soup. There's plenty of good things that we can eat. We're getting lots of rain in North Florida lately. Yeah. This is an interesting summer so far. Unfortunately, all the rain's going to make it hard for Mr. Steve and Mr. Dan, who you haven't met, um, to build the annex for the girls. But all the materials are starting to come in that have been ordered. The specialty chicken wire with the real little squares. It's in my entryway. And I probably need to run the vacuum, but I don't really feel like it, guys. Frankie's been extremely attentive. And Fancy Ray wasn't as big of a jerk yesterday as she normally is. Fancy Ray does not, out of all the chickens, she's the one that wants to be out and run and play. She's definitely a bully. But Marigold, the one that the fox did get, she was my leader. And so Fancy Ray's stepping into her shoes, let me tell you what. But it's going to be a number of weeks, I think, before the chickens will be big enough to be put together. Because those babies are just, they're tiny little things, guys. They're so cute. And I haven't been able to really see the ears yet on the Silky. They're supposed to be blue, but they just spaz out every time I try to pick them up, so they're gonna have to get used to it, because I kiss chickens, and that's what it's gonna be. Guys, again, I thank you so much for your understanding, and I'll keep trying to bring you quality content. I just need to get through this little bump in the road. I won't have anything done with the implants till September, because you gotta wait for the bone graft to take and the socket to heal. So yeah, get used to seeing me without a tooth. I mean, I'm not gonna just talk like this all the time or only film from the right. It is what it is. You know, my poor mama, God rest her soul, she lost the tooth beside her front teeth and a couple on the bottom that were in the front. And in her right mind, Mom would have never stood for that. But honestly, it was endearing to me. She'd give me that big old smile with the big gaps beside her front teeth. So, see, I'm not the only one with bad. Wow, bad teeth. So, I hope you all will take care. If there's something you would like to see, drop me a comment in the description box. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of things for a few days. You're not supposed to bend over so the blood rushes to your head. This is the first day I've been out of pajamas, and I even put some makeup on. And that hot bath sure felt good. But anyway, I'd be glad to put together something if there's something special you guys would like to see, because it won't be long till it'll be all garden. Oh, thank you, Kathy. It'll be all garden and canning and outdoor things. So, at any rate, I hope you are well. I hope you are healthy. I hope you are blessed. And I will see you all very soon. Probably no video tomorrow unless I get a second wind. All right, guys, take care.